Hello and welcome to G2 vs Team Vitality on the map Themepark. To make these videos shorter, I decided to not analyze the whole match. I just analyze the new strats. So in my estimate, it's gonna be I can analyze 6 rounds, maybe less, maybe more. So let's get started. The bans are Hibana, Maverick, Goyo. Goyo is first Hibana Maverick. You wanna limit the operators that can hard breach on this map, especially for the sites like Armory, pretty all the sites. But I think more Armory. Maverick can open Armory real easily by using the Maverick trick. Ivana can deny impact tricking, who is very good on this map, especially for the size initiation office and Bunk Daycare. Armory overall is a very good operator in almost all maps. Especially if on this map the size like daycare, bunk, and initiation office. Okay, the attacker lineup Zofia makes sense for using the concussion as explosive. Thatcher to help Fairmine. Ash overall good operator and has breach insurance. IQ for his Echo Band. Probably for Echo and Valkyrie. Let me say the defense lineup. Jaeger to deny nades from up the maintenance and blue or barrel wall. Band-Aid to deny access to site, mute the intel line and access to site, walls in together. Okay. Here you can't play master on this side. I think it's useless. Because if you want to play on this side, you have to put it on like hallways, and you're not gonna really need on hallways. Because if you put it on hallways, it could be easily destroyed. On night hallway that you see here, or upstairs like initiation office. Now the usual reinforcements to here, all the walls reinforced. On black eye here, black eye server, mirror jammer on initiation door. Now why they reinforce this wall? Because they're gonna hold. They want to hold this first floor. They wanna hold this part of the map. This part of the map. The attackers want to hold at least this part of the map. Then they put a flank watch maybe in top stairs and a drone here, or maybe even here on top of the vending machine. I think there's a vending machine there. Now they want to the defenders want to prevent that as much as possible. Two on site, one armory, but to give Intel and one I need to deny but what's the word, vault, the reinforced vaults. Okay, the attackers first. The drone cache is the easiest part to take. First, in my opinion, they open the hatches. As I was saying, you should open the server hatch. Now, if the server hatch open, you have all the control all of the server. You can drop and push top dragon with from the window and servers. After that, you can push cache. You can have an angle from cache to here. It's passive angle. And if this wall is not reinforced, you can even open this soft wall here. But the better thing is to reinforce that wall too. I think you can. It's 6, 7, 8, 9. You can reinforce one wall of the soft wall in the cache. But even though if you can't open these, it's still easy to get control of the. Because with the crossfire established there are not many parts of the cache you can stay. Let me fix this. Fixed. One on the platform. And you see Fetcher rotating. Because you don't need to take all of the stairs. All of the top floor map. Like you as if you're going to pinch. Now, going to pinch the yellow. Now the offenders push back to drug lab. If you don't have the drug lab control, you can't open blue. You can technically open blue, but you still are going to be pressured. And you can open the wall in yellow as they want to do now. Because then you don't want to open blue when the drug there's still difference in drug because you open another angle for difference to pinch. Unfortunately, I think Penko TK is Kanto. So now they push Armory. I think if they had the vertical pressure, this attack would have worked. But with the Hibana and Maverick Man, this defense is this side is going to be pretty much defender side. Reals, Thatcher, Fairman makes sense. Like you for Echo and Valkyrie, Bunk, Bunk vertical pressure. Yagebama for utility dump meta, 20-second meta. If you don't know what it is, you just waste projectiles utility of the defenders, so when they need to, for example, destroy a Maestro Evil Eye, they don't have the utility or the time, especially the time. More pressure on the cache. Smoke and castle. I want to know where to use the castle. I think one is going to be in waiting room. And maybe one in cache, no, one in server, or maybe on one cache here. Let's see. One here. Makes sense to deny the angle here and here, and overall gaining a shower control. This reinforced actually means Bioma is gonna play here. Okay, reinforcement wall, default reinforcement wall. The reason they didn't reinforce here, because they're gonna break it, make a line of sight for yellow stairs, and in the initiation wall, as you see, it's a rotation and a line of sight to the door, so you can just uh, open this. You just can't sit and open this wall. You have two angles to watch. One from here maybe, and here. Okay, this reinforcement tells me that they're gonna open here too. For rotation, you can hop here and vault over to the platform and go to the fridge or vault. And again for the ones playing yellow too. Okay, one castle barricade here, one on the showers, and one here on the stairs. Yep. If we could put one of the barricades here, it would have made the rotation here. I just want to know why they didn't make a rotation here for to side, and they made a rotation here too. I think maybe they make the office rotation later around. Oh, the reason why Bug was droning was the the floor on the balcony is soft, so they need to make sure there is no operator with C4 or pulse playing down below. You're just showing me down dragon there, down dragon to FaceTime. Like a breaching? Breacher? Oh. I thought like it was on a hot breach. That castle barricade on the server will kinda help the Monty and thank you to push cash. So you don't need to worry about the dragon, down dragon, and server. One is castle, one is drawn out. Now I queue yours initiation. It doesn't seem much happening. Do they have Zofia? No. They have Bug with nades. Oh, I forgot to mention, I think Goyo has 3 shoes on this patch and Bug has 2 nades. Good career, but 1 minute left. I think they need to push office. They can't push initiation, because even if you open initiation, there are still a lot of angles to watch the door and the breach wall next to it. So office would be your best bet. Want to get sound and open the cache vault. If I would have got that kill, it could have made this 2v3 situation more winnable. Round 2. slash Bunk Daycare. Okay, Clash is gonna be mostly used in cafe or waiting room. I think it's gonna be mostly used around cafe and arcade sites. Smoke maintenance, the deny control of the map, deny plant, so if the smoke plays aggressively, even take control of the map. Maestro, more intel, Jaeger, protection from names, and utility dump. Allah, again, good gun, intel on, intel when the attackers are pushing, put them in worse state than normal. Zofia, Zofia instead of, no, Zofia is a good pick for this site. Yes, it seems a good pick for this site. I don't think we really need Thatcher if they bring Kate or Bandit. You can just go below, maintain, Thermite, Echo, Buck. With Zofia you can seal up and use the concussions too. I just want to tell you that why they reinforce here and here. Here makes sense to not have an angle from the window to the side, but here it's silly. One is about this the side, and one is about you can have a long angle from the window to yellow stairs. Reinforcing Daycare wall. Okay, one evil lie here. Okay, as I said, to gather until here, and all evil layer really makes sense. You can have watch all the top, the east side of the top floor. For alert, the barbed wire alert and slowing down the attackers. Okay, last round they didn't open this door. I don't know why. Maybe they forgot, or they just didn't want to play there. But now they're using this tactic that I said. And here's barricade and barbed wire. So now they again have to take from cash and work their way through, because I think cafe is really hard to get the control of. It can be contested from here, and if somebody plays here, you have to clear it with nades, and this you have to clear it with nades or concussions. Factor in the ADS, at least one ADS would be on the spots, and it would take a long time than taking the east side here, this side on the east. Again, you take server first to have server control, then you push from window and server top dragon, and then cache. I assume the attackers are not going for that strat, so I already know what they're going to do. It seems they're pushing from cafe, as the Thermite is playing cafe and rockland. Okay, it seems they're going to take it, the floor below, push Monty up the stairs, push from cafe and the window to daycare, take daycare control and the arcade hallway, and then go for the plant in Daycare. And Bunk is gonna put some pressure maybe on the waiting room, or just watch the rotations from waiting room to from Daycare to Bunk. Oh, that's a bad play for Ella and Clash. Maybe if she didn't move, would have had Ella could have used the Clash as mirror. I didn't know why Kailash was moving a lot, because even Zofia didn't use this the gun that forced concussion out. Okay, I want to review that defense. They had Maestro playing in office and one probably in cash. This panel was not reinforced, and I don't agree with this analogy. Maybe you use it as a pocket reinforcement. After the attackers take the side, you quickly push back to Bunk and reinforce this wall and play it normally. How about the defensive? They put what the attackers? They put Cafe from window. Monty and Zofia push from stairs. They kill. Zofia killed Ella here. And Clash was pushed. Zofia and on the window pushed to kill the arcade guy. While all of this was happening, Buck was pushing from server side and pinching the ones in Bunk. I just want to know what Maestro was doing all this time, because he maybe could have pressured Buck. I would have guessed somebody's playing here, because if only Maestro was playing office, the whole here initiation or Bunk doesn't make sense. Mozzie mute. Okay, they're gonna go Mozzie mute combo for upstairs probably. The rest is like the rounds before. Is that Gong? Smoke is gonna play Gong. Yep. Smoke is gonna play Gong and deny the maintenance control as much as possible. I just want to know how, because you can get shot from the window, you can get cache control and then push the Gong guy. So I really don't know what's the play. This is the drone I was talking about. You can watch all of the top is control, so you don't need to take the whole top row. You can just watch. And here's the angle I told you about. you can have a long angle to yellow stairs. You're not pushing smoke right now. It makes sense. Why do you need? You don't need to. Just need to take cash first. The barricade is full. I'm not sure why they did it. If somebody was playing cash, maybe I would have understood that, but not right now. Maybe for the Mozzie Pest, so there would be a Mozzie Pest below the barricade, and you couldn't see the hallway and cash. The vertical pressure to Armory. Open the split hatch. Now with the hatch open, you can't open a split. You're gonna probably open yellow stairs too, as they did the round before. And with all of those controls, you can either play back on the front, back armor, which Buck is contesting the back armor with the vertical pressure. Jaeger is going to be very crucial here. If Jaeger is drawn out, is not drawn out, she could easily win this round. You're killed, okay. Open yellow wall, probably. Let's see. Can you have a... I don't think you can have an angle from the second floor, okay. And this blueprint is not accurate. Yep, it doesn't seem you can have an angle from Armory from front to the hole made here, so I really don't know why this hole was made. You easily just made more pressure on the smoke rather than helping me. I should have thrown a nade here or used concussion. It would have been better class. They could have sorry, I was thinking why they didn't open yellow wall. Really have to see. Buck drops split. Okay. There's a rotation made here. I really don't think you can play barrels. Maybe from support from defender upstairs in the bunk, but still that puts the defenders in a bad position because you can take the whole top floor with 2 minutes, with 1.5 minutes left. Which they push the front guy, open it. Still, I would have liked to if they open the yellow wall first instead of going for maintenance. I get the idea why they did it. You can clear front easily from that hole and push barrel and maintenance bridge, but still if the vertical pressure to Armory, I think it would have been better. to open there first. Look, that's an interesting pick. And Echo. The side is Daycare Bunk. Maybe look, it's gonna push yellow or waiting room initiation. If Nook pushes the orchestra, I don't think that was a good pick, because Monte would probably push there too, and it would have been a wasted pick. Kebab fire on yellow and waiting room. They're gonna double reinforce the wall to office, so it seems they're not gonna play there. Is it double reinforce? I think so. Not sure. Legion is a direct counter to Mountain right now, just to slow him down. Again, taking from cash and working your way through. You're not gonna go for the best stick again. I still think, and look, he's gonna push yellow, which is always risky, droning and pushing by yourself, but it's Nook and you can't have an intel on you, so it would work. Like, I didn't like the Zofia pushes 12 dragon stairs if somebody was playing there, and you could not refract. You have to wait for Bunk to drop servers. But they probably drawn that out, and maybe she was looking for Valcam. I still think they didn't draw it first. Seems. Because the way she was looking, the height she wasn't looking up or down, she was looking in the middle, which would be the height of the crouch operator. Anyways, Thermite kills Mozzie, I think maybe on Dragon stairs, somewhere around Dragon. Someone's got to take the windows in the kitchen, or yellow. Because opening initiation was not gonna do it. That's why Nook is going to push yellow. And Firma is gonna open the office wall too. So let's see. So how did that hole come to appear? I don't know, because both of the walls are reinforced. They don't have Maverick, and C4 can't do that. So I don't know. This is a very just a default pick, pushing from each side. Okay, they just opened the initiation mode to put pressure on anyone playing Bunk. They would just fall back. And then, after all the yellow and pressure, cafe pressure is done, it would try to pinch the remaining defenders. Okay, Patcher, centers the pink as attackers, G2 attackers put Bunk on Monty every round. So I really want to see how they're gonna do it. White Tattle going for the same side, initiation of, no, it's the initiation of, it's not Bunk Daycare. Bandit, Barbary, one Barbary here, one here. Reinforcement here to deny angle from cache door. Probably rotation here. And change the color. The ADS here. The ADS here. And for my magnet here, okay, ADS, rotation here to have more control on the west side, and again the pressure on the door. This was reinforced for the same reason. They deny the long angle to yellow stairs. Again, this angle. Yep. Okay. Oh, this shield. It would have been better for if the Goysa, but if they, as they banned Goyo, they're gonna use Momo's shield, and they're probably gonna make a rotation hole here to not rotation, line of sight here to pressure the drawer on the cache. Maybe there's the ADS behind the shield. Shield for mine. Okay. Opening server buffer, server hatch first, joining server. One thing I didn't say is you have to be very careful as server, because it's kind of a diff trap. You can use C4 or down below, and as they drop the hash, you can just detonate it. But don't worry, that word is hard for me to tell right now. Okay, Ash kills Bandits, not very good. I don't know even how he died, maybe under rotation. Okay, opening initiation wall first, doing a different tactic than before. And Thatcher is very important. If he denies Thatcher is very important. If he denies the angle from this window to Bunk, kitchen window to Bunk, doesn't matter. He has to take control of the kitchen and push out the Bunk guy and pinch. And maybe no, it does matter, because if you open here now, the defenders can play here, so you can easily plant there the initiation. Like you going cafe, I think. Themepark, you going cafe, pushing from cafe. I really don't like these 1v1s that GT is doing right now. Like is it and they couldn't refract. But I get the idea. As I said. Now Thatcher has the kitchen control. Now they can easily plant behind the initiation. Oh, it's a 2v2, it's better to go for the gunfight. Good kill. Now they just have to stop this crossfire and go for the kill. I think they know that somebody's playing initiation. Unfortunate. Okay. Okay, now the half is done. The first site, the defenders are going into initiation office. I don't know why. I think Armory front is very defender side, especially with the Maverick and Hibana ban. Holes probably for balcony. For the catch balcony to force C4 or overlord get intel, and the target seems like before, except the Ash, which Pengu played Monty instead of Ash. That's what I was playing. Okay, this shield tells me that they're not gonna reinforce here like Vitality did, and they're gonna open the whole one and put pressure on cache. Double reinforcing office hole. I don't think it's double reinforcing. I think there's a rotation. I can't see it. Yep, there's a rotation here. They are not going for double reinforcement here. I think it's better if you have Jaeger, you put mute, maybe mute here, and they can't easily open here. Now they have to live with this angle too. It certainly is harder than just having two reinforcements. No one can open it except you, and just push it. Now this shield is very important to help the one playing here or here, depending on what they prefer, and maybe even person plays behind the shield to put even more pressure on Thermite when he wants to open the initiation wall. I'm curious why they didn't make lines upside here. Jammer shower window. I think it's shower, maybe, or toilets, not sure. Okay, first of very first 30 seconds of the round, all sound starting gong, and that's the reason why G2 droned the gong first every round and cleared it first every round, just because of the pulse right now. But they seem to not care about it. I don't know why. No. Ash and Thatcher was pushing. False. Okay. Or maybe Thatcher baited. Yep, Thatcher baited. Ash was. Patcher baited, Ash was watching from down below. Okay, they quickly don't cache is clear, but they can go take cache still because of the deployable shield and the line of sight as you saw. I really like the deployable shield placement here. It's not attached to the door for two reasons. First, the Jaeger can go have a lineup, can move here and have a lineup from this the gap with the from the shield and the door to server, and here, but I don't think you're gonna use it here, maybe for the hatch. And if the attackers want to throw a nade, Sophia charge, breaching charge to destroy the shield, ADS would destroy it. So I really like this deployable shield placement. Nothing particular happened. What should attackers do? They should open the soft wall first. They should open the soft wall first and then the deployable shield. And Pyramid opens the cache wall if possible. And then one pushing to take kitchen. I think that's Ash. Yep, that was Ash. Ash dies to Bandit. No, to Valkyrie. Okay, 30 seconds left and attackers don't have reboot control. A nice threat by G2. Yes, they opened the office wall to the defenders. Open the office wall too, so they can have an angle from yellow to office. Unlike Vitality. Okay, Bunk Daycare is still not Armory from. I'm still amused as why they don't go Armory from first or the second time. Okay, Ash Patcher Pyramid back with Ash breaching charge, Pyramid opening the boulder patcher, Bulk vertical pressure, and overall good operator. Considering he has nades 2 here, Zofia, concussion breaching charge, Jaeger about my utility dump, mute denying intel, Archer gaining intel, Mazit denying and gaining intel. Mute Mazit combo is probably gonna be used again on the cache initiation office site, and Wama is probably gonna use a deployable shield on waiting room and as much as possible. Yep, two shields. Wamai and Valkyrie. Valkyrie is probably gonna put one here as he did the last round, and Wamai here. Okay, why I don't like this rotation? You can have a narrow sight from the vending machine here to the rotation, so I will prefer it if it was here. You can't have an angle from here to here, and you can't have an angle here because of the wall here. Okay, again the depot overshoot here. Mute here probably. Okay, again the same. It's exactly the same defense as initiation office. Just the two walls here are reinforced. If they didn't reinforce here, so yep, they're going to use more utility on the east side, and they're going to waste as much as time as possible, because if the attackers take this side from yellow, you can have a long angle to pretty much do the Daycare site. And with the setup the defense is running, taking cafe is not going to be a very much big problem. Attackers are going to push cafe, probably a good idea. Oh, they made a rotation here, they made a line of sight here. But for whom? Like, I guess for multiplying involved. Yep. One expression multiplying for. Again, the pocket reinforcement as I told you about. They saw that attackers are mostly pushing from cafe side, so they reinforced the rotation wall. Okay. They didn't reinforce here because they were lacking reinforcements probably. And this side is not very important to reinforce, because you can use C4 to deny plant, etc. And you have a rotation from kitchen 2. But for the initiation attack, because you couldn't play here, you couldn't pressure the door. That's why these two scenarios are different. Okay, where my square. Probably we're gonna push kitchen now. It is clear. Still, I think anybody can win. If they kill the Thermite from cafe, could have won. Which they didn't, as they were pinched. Like, Mute shouldn't have let the Ash push from yellow side. If Mute got a kill on Ash, it would have been 2v3. Okay, it would have been winnable. Okay, round 12. Match points. Bunk Daycare. They lost Armory phone. Okay, it's better it seems. I'm very surprised that they lost Armory on the front side, because it seems to be very defender side, as I told you about the Mavic and Hibana ban. Okay, Clash again for arcade or waiting room. Probably again arcade more. Barbed wire here. Here. Again, not reinforcing all of the wall. It's probably one is gonna play from yellow. This side is not reinforced because if you open it, you really can't play. If you are in cafe, you can only watch a dead angle here. If you play here, you're very exposed, so it makes sense to reinforce it. Again, opening, extend the defense to initiation and office. Reinforcing one panel to so one can watch from the yellow stairs, probably. If they're investing heavily on the cash side. Let's see how attackers do. Again, opening server hatch first. When you put pressure and maybe fake out that they're pushing from cash. How did I might not see this wrong? Okay. It seems they are weighing their options. The attackers are weighing their options to see where they are attacking. One defender, I think, to reinforce the office wall to stairs. So maybe the defenders thought that the attackers are going for the same cafe push. Again, this hatch you can drop this hatch for two reasons. Again, for C4 and because the rotation that is open on the initiation, you can easily kill the hatch drop. One dragon or late flank. They have to take office first. Because with the clash on initiation, it's very hard taking that side. Take office first. And IQ pushing probably yellow to deny anybody playing there. Or anybody rotating. The crossfire to bolt. That's unfortunate. IQ has done his job. Clash is very important to kill right now. But it's 30 seconds remaining and 3 smoke canisters. And Allah kills 2 people. So maybe if they pushed the cafe, it would have really helped. Because they didn't have much utility there. Push cash side and push the cash side, and one pushes cash side and the rest pushes cafe and the square arcade stays in the lobby side. Okay, this was the G2 vs Vitality matchup on the map, Themepark map, G2-1, and I tried to be more thorough and explain better than using the last Oregon match, but I think I still need some improvement. And see you in the next video. Peace.